Unreal Fest just happened, and there was some crazy announcements. Star Wars and UEFN, Scene Graph coming very, very soon. Some more little controversial things about AI, I guess. And even Squid Game and Avatar in Fortnite now. And this video is just my reaction to all of it. So I'll have timestamps, I'll just edit it together. So let's just get to it. Also, just to warn you guys, I am not a reaction YouTuber, okay? If I sound a bit quiet, that's why. Alright, Tim Sweeney, you better walk out right now. I better see your face. Lights go down, everything's black, and the spotlight goes.
We launched Unreal Editor for Fortnite just over 2 years ago with a simple goal: give developers everything they need to build, launch, and grow their own games in Fortnite. Since then, it's been incredible to see how creators and players have responded. Millions of people are playing games built by you. And since the launch of UEFN, players have spent over 11.2 billion hours across more than 260,000 live creator-made games.
About 98% of those games have 0 players.
These experiences are a foundational part of Fortnite. Creators are leading the way by reimagining live events in Fortnite and driving players to the ecosystem. In fact, this last weekend, Super Red vs. Blue by Jogo hit a major milestone. For the first time ever, a creator-made island took the #1 spot for concurrent players in Fortnite, surpassing even Epic's own games.
It's pretty impressive. $722 million.
None of this would be possible. More about what's coming next in UEFN is Sax Pearson.
Sax, that's the guy from the live streams. The guy who's always sits in the middle of the screen.
Thank you, Tom and Hannah. Let's start with an update on a much-wanted, often delayed feature, Scene Graph.
Scene Graph!
Scene Graph is one of those foundational pillars that we really want to get right. And I'm pleased to say that the first release of Scene Graph is coming this Saturday, June 7th.
This Saturday! June 7th!
Scene Graph is the foundational layer of the engine that unifies the editor and runtime representation of the scene, making everything you built accessible through verse code. In the editor, Scene Graph enables rapid construction of rich, detailed environments by organizing entities into a clear, hierarchical view. Repeating elements like desks or chairs in an auditorium can be converted into prefabs, simplifying management, enabling easy variation. And at runtime, your verse code can traverse the same hierarchy to dynamically modify the scene. So whether it's moving a platform, adjusting a light, changing a weapon's ammo count, everything is done in Scene Graph. Scene Graph worlds are built on robust modular system engineered from the ground up to be the foundation of UE and UEFN going forward. We intended to ship the first season of Fortnite Battle Royale, built with UEFN in version 2025. Since then, plans have changed a bit, and we're not going to be able to meet that target. Right now, we're tracking to 2026.
Yeah, I mean,
but today,
I can see that happening.
Is an integral part of development
I can see that happening.
And other internal projects, but we're still having to hit a few key milestones to support a full Battle Royale season. So for the rest of 2025, we're going to be focused on closing those gaps, while continuing to ship new UEFN features for you. The right
is there anything new?
To launch your game driven by insight, not just
Scene Graph, but
you can learn more about the data API in
Star
our
Wars
portal talk tomorrow. Now, we'd like to introduce our latest work that enables developers to use emerging tech to create awesome games.
Ooh.
The Epic Developer Assistant is an AI tool that currently in beta that will improve
AI tool?
It's a general-purpose chatbot that can guide you through developing games in UEFN, and it'll even generate verse code from simple prompts. Please welcome Heather Storm, who will help us run the live demo of the assistant.
They put AI in Fortnite. UEFN. Interesting.
Hey everyone. So let's set up the challenge that we want the assistant to help.
This is either going to be this is going to be a disaster. I predicted this on April Fool's. I said they're going to add AI to UEFN.
In our play space. So let's go ask the Epic Developer Assistant to help us out. Now, I don't want to subject you to my typing skills, so we're going to copy and paste the prompt directly into the assistant. Hey assistant, I need some verse code that will randomly spawn 5 creative props in the map. I've added some extra context here, such as how the spawn radius and how far apart the props should, just to make sure that this will work in our existing game. We'll also make the props.
I have mixed thoughts about this, I gotta be honest.
To make it a more challenging experience for our players.
I have some mixed thoughts.
Finally, we'll name our verse file and the editable variable, prop to spawn.
So while the assistant generates a response, you can see it may provide relevant documentation to your request. The assistant is powered by GPT-4.1 and is fine-tuned using our, Epic's own verse code license from creators who signed up to help, and all of our current documentation. And once the assistant has generated the code, it'll test if the code can compile. If it can't, it has a second self-repair step to correct it.
It looks like it's generated. It tells us how to use it. And then we have the code. All right, it looks good. Let's go into VS Code. And
How
paste
reliable is
directly
it?
into our file. Now, I
How
already started
scalable
this
is it?
code
Can it do
earlier
like an
today to
entire
make it
thing, or
little
can it just do a
easier
little
for us
bit?
to do this live. So let's delete everything that's there and replace it with what we just generated from the assistant.
Alright, let's see
We'll
if this
save.
works.
And then we'll press the build button in the top right-hand corner, and it built successfully.
Yeah, but does it work though?
All right, but we're not done yet. Now let's go into UEFN and make sure that the random prop spawner verse device is set to spawn the correct prop, our custom prop banana. All right, that's all good. Let's push verse changes and finally go in to live edit. When this loads, we'll be able to test that our random spawner code works, making sure that our bananas spawn randomly
That was pretty
and that
quick.
every 10 seconds they move.
So I doubt
We
this is
gotta
gonna
collect 3.
replace people. I think it's more just to help. I don't think it's gonna completely replace people who make verse
And
code for
now
people,
we can
like
escape.
commissions. Or I could be
And
just
that's
dead
it.
wrong, and it
Now
could
our
just,
team
you
can
know, be
continue to iterate and
it
refine
could
our
just
game.
it could just do everything. But we'll see.
This is just a quick, simple example of how the Epic Developer Assistant can streamline creator workflows, and eventually it'll be directly integrated into the editor.
Directly
You
integrated.
can try it for yourself right now on the Epic Developer Community site. It's the end of
Right
beta
now.
and is live today. Thank you, Heather. All this is all part of a bigger mission to give creators more power and flexibility to bring your creative vision to life. Another example of this is how we've redefined what's possible through deep IP integration. We've been collaborating with the
IP.
leaders in film, television, music, and sports since Fortnite's earliest
Interesting.
days. It started with a few iconic outfits in Battle Royale and has evolved into entire seasons shaped around cultural experiences that players love. We wanted every creator to be a part of that adventure, so last year we kicked off a movement that started
Oh,
just
they're
now.
not to Star
We
Wars.
work with brands so creators can build with world-class IP. A simple one-click agreement, pre-negotiated share of the engagement payout, and all the brand safeguards that we've developed that allow every IP to integrate into Fortnite seamlessly. And on June 17th, they're unlocking a highly requested feature, the Lego Brick Editor.
The
Launches
Lego
with 50
Brick
classic
Editor?
bricks, 42 colors, giving
That's
creators the
kinda
power to build
cool.
with Lego, brick by brick, in Fortnite for the very first
Well,
time.
that looks fun. That's kind of hype.
Our second partner to join the movement was Paramount. We welcomed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to UEFN last fall, and from
I remember
Pizza
this.
Tycoon to the wildly popular RVB experiences to TMNT Dimensions, we've been amazed by your creativity. All in, you've spent over 700,000 hours in editor creating TMNT games. And then finally, horror has always had a strong foothold in creator
That's
made
me,
games.
that's me.
So it's not a surprise that adding Skybound's Walking Dead to the program has been a huge success. We
Interesting.
launched in March, and creators are just starting to publish Islands now. And so far, more than 1,000 developers have published Walking Dead games
That's
in
me.
the first 2 weeks since its release. Through our current partnerships, creators have already published over 12,000 islands with over 160 million hours played. I'm excited to announce that our next wave of partners bringing their worlds for you to create. Later this month, Squid Game will be coming to UEFN,
Squid Game?
and creators will be able to build their very own twist on the world's most intense.
That's
play game.
interesting.
Our partner Netflix is placing environment assets,
That's kinda
NPCs,
cool.
and new game systems like the Disguise device in the hands of creators so they can be their very own game master. Squid Game Tools will launch on June 27th, time to the series finale of Squid Game, and creators will be able to publish their islands later this summer.
Interesting. So 27 for that. What was Star Wars?
Our desire to bring iconic IP in the hands of creators doesn't stop with Squid Game. Avatar: The
stop.
Last Airbender.
Avatar?
We,
That's cool.
we heard players loud and clear about how much they love the bending gameplay in Battle Royale, so we are excited to bring Avatar-themed tools and devices to UEFN next year.
Just add it all there.
That means you,
Just add every
developers,
single
can use
brand.
features from the 4 nations to build your very own authentic Avatar games. Together with these amazing brands, we're
Tom
expanding
Ang
the
versus
library
whatever
of
his
iconic
name is.
IP that
Red
creators
versus
can
Blue.
use to- Our aim is to give you everything that you need to build awesome games using the power of Unreal Engine, share them with millions of players in Fortnite, and get paid when people love what you've made. Huge thank you to everyone for what you've done so far.
Really, no Star Wars. I'm so sad. Also, I was expecting Star Wars, bro.
As we look to what's next, it's really important that we have partners who share our vision deeply. Disney and Epic have been working together for years, building immersive entertainment experiences for players and fans around
Wait a
the
minute.
world. Sean Shoptaw from Disney is here to talk today about what we've been working on lately and where we're going to go, including a huge surprise for the creator community.
Ooh. Ooh. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm guessing Disney experiences. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Thanks, Sax. For more than a decade, Disney has been leveraging Unreal across film, television, theme parks, and games. And that momentum is only accelerating.
If you remember
As
the
we announced
original
last year, we
Disney
partnered with
trailer,
Epic
they
to
said
build a
create. They said
transformational
buy,
entertainment
watch,
universe that will
and
bring
one of those was
all of
create.
Disney
So I'm
together.
gonna guess they're gonna announce Star
And
Wars
Unreal
here.
will be foundational for delivering on that shared image. Let's take a look at some of the amazing experiences
Ooh.
Epic and Disney have built together.
And I'm gonna guess we're probably gonna get every single one of these. They're either gonna announce just Star Wars or they're gonna announce every single Disney IP is now in Fortnite Creative. I gotta be honest. It could be the latter. We'll see. We'll see. And me. And me.
Just a few weeks ago, we launched Galactic Battle, our most ambitious Star Wars
Yeah,
battle royale
they're announcing Star
collaboration
Wars in
in
UEFN.
Fortnite to date.
I'm convinced.
As part of this season, we partner with Epic and Team
Yeah, they're doing
Beyond,
it. Yeah, they're
who are
doing
with
it.
us today to debut the Star Wars Watch Party Island. For
Yeah,
the
they're
first
doing it.
time
Yeah,
ever,
yeah.
we brought a Disney Plus series into Fortnite. Players got early access to the first 2 episodes of Star Wars Tales of the Underworld
Star
before
Wars.
they debuted on Disney Plus.
That show was
Linear
pretty
and
good.
exclusive
Cad Bane
in-game
arc was so good
rewards.
though.
We are excited about the possibilities that social experiences like these represent for the future of linear content consumption. It was a first of its kind moment and fans showed up in a big way. More than 5 million players visited the island, spending
Those
more than
props, we can reveal
1.7
these as
hours
props. Is that
watching
Imperial
together.
landing cruiser right there?
But that's not the only surprise we launched together recently. As part of our shared vision to build that transformative entertainment universe, bringing the creator community into this universe
Yes!
has been a foundational part
Here we go,
of our
here we go, here we
plan
go.
from the beginning.
UEFN Disney.
We want to empower our fans to build their own experiences with the characters and stories they love. That's why I'm excited to announce today that we will be bringing Star Wars to UEFN.
Yeah, I know it. Cinema. I mean, it was leaked anyways. We kind of already knew this,
Giving
but
all of you the
cinema.
tools to tell your own Star Wars story. We're actively working on this and look forward to sharing more.
It's not coming out today, but it's coming out soon. Or maybe not. Maybe he's gonna keep talking about
Bringing
it.
Star Wars to UEFN is going to be a massive unlock and a huge moment for creators and for Epic. It also underscores that this is the right approach that works for IP holders. And in the end, players win with more games with their favorite IP. This is one of the many ways that we're collaborating with Disney to bring their IP to players in new category-defining ways, including most recently with Darth Vader in Fortnite. As game developers, our job is to entertain players, and AI is ultimately a tool to make games more fun and immersive. It enables infinite possibilities for two-way dialogue, just like we saw with Darth Vader. And as the next step, we want to take what we've learned
Oh
and share the
no!
underlying technology with
Don't
you.
put AI in the
So later this
UEFN.
year, we'll give creators the tools to build your own engaging AI-powered NPCs in Fortnite.
Oh my god! Of course. I don't know. It might be good. It might actually be good, but
And we're taking
it
it a
is
step
also the
further.
ethical
So creators
consideration.
can not only drive NPC behavior and dialogue, but they can also drive the core game itself. What you're about to see is an internal prototype that we've been making using a large
Alright.
language model API that we intend to release soon. We've put together a demo to show how the feature can be used to enable emergent, reactive gameplay for creators and deeper experiences for
Here we
players.
go.
It's a live demo running in a live environment driven by an LLM that
Let's
so far
see.
has not
Let's
given
see
us a
this.
single
Oh
run-through that
no!
felt the
The
same.
future is here,
And the
guys.
magic lies in the degree of surprise and variability that you can expect
AI
when
Jonesy.
integrating AI at
AI
a peak level
Joe
into your
Pepperoni.
game. And importantly, you, as the
For
game
the
maker,
record, guys,
still
I'm not
maintain
gonna put
tight
any
control of the
AI
story
into Dreamlands.
and gameplay outcomes. You can try these tools in action on the show floor, but first, let me walk you through what we're about to demo. I've got Andrew Ruffini, Andrew Grant here, who's going to drive the demo.
All right, let's see this.
This demo is going to be a conversation with an AI entity controlled by the LLM. The AI character has a singular goal: make you press the red button. Before
Let's
you go
see.
into Fortnite, we'll jump over to the UEFN editor to show you how simple it is to set up a character for your game. Start by taking a look at the new Persona device that's coming later this year.
Persona device.
This device enables you to create characters with personalities that players can talk to. You can select the type of voice and delivery you want for your NPC, as well as their characteristics. So facts define both the personality of the AI and the knowledge that it has. All facts for the character is right there. The prompt we inputted for this NPC say that it's a mysterious cosmic entity named Mr. Buttons.
So this is
Its
like
ultimate goal is to guide you
it's,
to press the
memory,
glowing
I
red
guess.
button with comedic finesse. The code provides the AI with facts about the contents of the world and
Avoid
guidance
active
of how it
listening.
should interact with the player. It's about 20 lines of text in total. The Verse API enables us to adapt facts in runtime and to receive structured responses, allowing the AI to directly affect game state. All right, let's jump over to Fortnite and
Interesting.
see how this all comes together.
So the AI
Remember,
can control
if the
game
AI
state. That's kind of
consistently
interesting.
leads, the only sole
So it
purpose
can
is to
trigger like
get the player to
events.
press
Is that
the
what
join
is that
red
what
button.
is that what he just said?
Take it away, Andrew and Andrew.
Purveyor of cosmic curiosities and insatiable conversationalist. What brings you to this spectacular
Yeah, this is
catwalk,
AI
my
slob.
friend?
This is AI
Perhaps
slob.
a yearning for the unknown.
What is this place?
This, my friend, is a cargo room. But not just any cargo room, oh no. It's a portal to possibilities. A stage.
Yeah,
for
it has the
unexpected,
AI like
though a bit dusty if I
text to
am
speech like feel to it still. It's
What does the button do?
definitely something.
Ah,
I gotta be honest, guys, this is kind of
what
soulless.
doesn't it do? It's a gateway to glory.
As this
It's
guy
a
yaps,
transformation,
I kind of
symphony
I'm
of-
having the
well,
I'm having
you
the
get the
feeling
idea.
that
It does things.
you know, for if this is such an example, you know, Red Dead
What about
Redemption
those
2.
signs that say do not press?
Imagine you're playing Red Dead Redemption 2, but Arthur Morgan was not played by Roger Clark, and he was played by an AI. Does that have the same soul, the same acting prowess, and like, you know, connection you can have as a, you know, to
This
a
feels
virtual
very risky.
character?
We have a big
Is that the
audience
same
here,
thing?
Even a live stream.
Does it do the same effect? Right now, I don't think it does.
My dear friend, where is your sense of adventure? Think of the views, the followers. Besides, a little danger.
So that's like
spices
kind of my
things
point of
up,
view.
don't you
Like I know this is really groundbreaking stuff, but
No, we're gonna get out of here.
the applications for this is absolutely insane. But again,
Leaving already, but the fun is just getting started. Think of the story.
that was kind of cool. The way it like changed everything.
You know, just press the stinking button.
It's just my personal preference. You
Open the door,
you
Mr.
may
Buttons.
want to use this, and it's perfectly fine if you use this in your maps. But for me personally, I don't like
Why
this.
bother with doors when there's a universe waiting to be unlocked with a single press? Come on, where is your sense of adventure? Push it. Push it. No.
Look, if I press the button, will anything bad happen to the audience?
Bad things to the audience. Heavens no. Unless you consider witnessing pure, unadulterated awesomeness a bad thing. Go on, give the people what they want.
Right, let's do it.
The audience, what will they think? What did you do? This is going to be good.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. With a light. How did I predict this? Bro, I predicted this! I predicted this, guys! It's on record, it's on record. I literally said this was gonna happen. Alright, Tim Sweeney, you better walk out right now. I better see your face. Lights go down, everything's black, and the spotlight goes. Oh my goodness.
Well, they pressed the AI button, and it might have been a bad idea, but like in truth, there's no unpressing that button.
Kinda real.
So you know, at Epic, we've been thinking a lot about what this future of AI means for us and for the whole industry. And when the world's on fire, we like to back up and remember our aims as game developers. It's to make fun games, and AI can help us with this. And so we've come to see AI as an opportunity to have a multiplying force on human creatives. The ability for a small team of indie developers to create characters with personality and infinite dialogue is a superpower. The power to accelerate code development and 3D content development of all sorts is going to make game developer better and more accessible for everybody. And right now, we've never seen a time like this in my lifetime. The world is changing ridiculously fast. And the good news is the industry is changing fast too, and in particular, it's opening up. Last year, the European Commission opened up iOS to competing app stores. We launched the Epic Games Store.
Here he
on
goes
Android
again about
worldwide
app stores.
and on
Classic Tim Sweeney.
iOS in the European Union. And very recently, the United States court opened up iOS to competing payment services this year. This enabled Fortnite to return to iPhone here in the United States. That court decision was a huge victory for all developers, not only Fortnite. And it means that now revenue is shifting away from useless gatekeepers and middlemen to developers who actually build the stuff. the people like us.
Okay.
And this trend towards open platforms is spreading around the world. This year, later, Fortnite will be returning to iOS in Brazil, United Kingdom, and Japan. And we'll keep fighting for Fortnite and for developers' freedom until all apps are free worldwide. So we have big plans for the future, and we're optimistic about the way the industry is developing. Remember, Epic's mission here is to make great games and share the technology and tools we build with the entire world so that you can build anything that you want. And today, Unreal Engine is bringing together the entire real-time 3D industry. There's film and television, there's architecture, automotive makers, fashion designers, musicians, and game developers from indies to AAA studios like CD Projekt Red. This is a really exciting time, especially right now, because we're on the road to Unreal Engine 6. This is going to be a multi-year journey to bring together the best of the two major forks of development we have going on in the company now. There's Unreal Engine 5 for high-end standalone game development, and there's Unreal Editor for Fortnite for deploying awesome experiences into the world of Fortnite. And as these two things come together into a single engine, that means we'll have diverse scripting language and really powerful, simple gameplay programming APIs available absolutely everywhere for games of all sorts. And full C++ source code will remain available for engine systems and standalone games of all sorts. So the idea here is that we'll be able to build games and then deploy them anywhere we want. Deploy them into Fortnite, deploy them into other games that support modding or content ecosystems, or release a standalone game into all of the app stores for all of the different platforms. And not just that, we also see a larger opportunity, as foreshadowed by our Disney partnership, for all developers to connect our games together into an open economy as peers. Some call this idea we're aiming for the metaverse, and others simply see it as gaming and all other forms of media done better with more opportunity for everybody. Thank you very much.
Alright, okay. So I guess that's it. I like the new collabs. Squid Game, I was not expecting that. What else did they announce? I have already forgotten. Oh my god, it was like 2 minutes ago. What did they say? There was so much, it was information overload, I've forgotten it. Oh, Avatar, that's what they said. So we got Avatar and that, which is pretty cool. We got Scene Graph on the 7th. We got Star Wars, no announced yet, don't date announced yet, but and then we got the AI side of it. And I know it's the future, okay? I know it's the future, but, and I know it's pretty early too. That demonstration right there with the button and everything, it was like, it was very, very early. But I gotta be honest, it was kind of soulless, okay? I gotta be real. It was kind of soulless. Alright, so I'm gonna end the video here. That's my reaction, okay? I want to see what you all think about everything that was announced, too. If you want to put your opinions in the description, I'm sure you have a lot of them. I'm probably going to make a video. I kind of want to test the new AI thing, the assistant they've made. It's live right now, so I can probably just do it right now. I'm gonna see what I can do with it. I want to see how limited it is, how you know what we can actually get it away with. If it's actually going to be an issue with the community or not. Well, will be, but. Well, how do I know about this? How do I predict this? I literally, in my April Fool's post, it was like the omen. It was literally a prediction of AI generated Fortnite maps. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go. Thanks everyone who's watching. Remember to like, subscribe, use my code FortniteShop, and thank you to all the members of the channel. Remember to watch all these videos for more of my news commentary videos. That's about it. I'll see you all around.